Hello. I never know where to look. That's why I have to not show my face, I think. I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I had a thought today to show you something that I picked up, and I haven't really had a chance to investigate it yet. So see what happens. It's like, why is this piece longer? I don't know. Anyway, so I thought I'll show it to you. Okay. Now, I have done a previous video, I think, showing maybe pottery from my uncle's estate, my uncle who died. He collected a lot of Native American art. He was friends with a lot of Native Americans. And we used to go in search of treasures. But this, I think, just came from, sometimes he'd buy lots at auctions. And I kind of think these just came from one of those lots. I'm trying to set this camera up so you guys can see. So I don't know anything about them, and I have not yet researched them. I haven't even really pulled them out of here since a year. But I thought we could just take a look and see what kind of things, because I know they're beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, okay, how am I going to get it where you guys can see the whole thing? So this is a seed bead purse, or I don't know what you'd call it, pocketbook. And it has all these teeny tiny little seed beads on both sides, and they're all hand stitched on there. And at the top here, I don't know, it could be silk. But I remember researching these a little bit when, I first... Actually, I think he gave these to me before he died, now that I think about it. And he told me they just came in a lot with other things. I can't remember, honestly. But he said they're very, very old. And I think they were sold as like, almost like souvenirs, even back then, to tourists. And the inside, let's see if it like snaps open. No. Oh, hey, there's something in here. Hold on. Hey. Okay, this says Eastern Woodland Beaded Purse, about 1880. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I wonder if all of them are going to have little notes. What else is in here? Anything? Oh, there is something else. Hold on. Beaded Purse, Iroquois, circa 1920, damaged. Well, which is it? Is it 1920 or 1880s? This is what this says. I don't know when this is from. So which is it? Is it 1880s or 1920s? All right, well, we'll keep looking. See, it opens like that, and there's like velvet, but it doesn't really have a pocket there. It's sort of a faux pocket. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it was something you hung on your belt, and then you could keep. Maybe I'm thinking of the men's. The men's have one that like they'd keep tobacco or something in, didn't they? Am I crazy? I don't know. And this string is just, I don't know what, it's just hanging off of here. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Okay. All right, this one's coming apart a little bit down here, but look at the design. Like this one had like different flowers and a leaf. Maybe, I don't know, is that like a bleeding heart maybe? And that almost looks like a white rose. This one is actually, seems to me, in very good condition. So I feel like that where it said damaged might not be. Unless it used to have a thing hanging off the bottom. See how they little... I wonder if it used to have something like this. Because you can see these are falling off. I don't know. Alright, so this one has a little like holder, but it's so frayed. I would be very afraid to hold it with that. And then flowers. And also it opens up and there's like velvet. It feels very soft velvet. And on the other side is it the exact same design? Yeah, I think so. I think it mirrors it. And then there's also the velvet. Let's see if there's any kind of note in here. I want to be so careful. I don't want to damage them. Nope. There's no note. See, this one feels more like it would be the damaged one to me. But who knows how old that note was? I don't know. There's some damage. All right. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this one says Eastern Woodland Beaded Bag, 1880 also. So I'll put that with this one just because I think that goes with that one. Okay. I don't know how many are in here. Oh, this one's super cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, it is a little damaged, but look. It almost looks like a carrot or a root vegetable of some kind. Look at that. I guess it's not. I guess it's part of this stem. It's like a flower with leaves, maybe. Boy, it almost reminds me of a peacock down here, but I wouldn't imagine they had peacocks around in North America. I don't know. Like Iroquois, aren't they mostly tribes up? I mean, I know. Well, I guess I don't know. Someday I'll have to look into that more. Oh, see, this one is damaged. This is actually falling off. Let's see if there's anything inside here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, a little damage to the seed bead here and here. But still super cute. Like you could attach this and put it in a frame and it would just be a beautiful little like work of art, wouldn't it? Look how pretty. I think that would be pretty. I may have to do that. Okay. Let's make sure there's no note in this paper. Nope. Okay. You guys, this bag, it's like still pretty heavy. I think there might be quite a few things in here. I don't know. Okay, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. And all the little hanger-on things are still there, the little loop-de-loops. Wow. Look at how cute. Look at the little beads. There's like clear gold and then a solid gold. 2 colors of blue, kind of a pink and a red. And then another blue and a darker blue. This is almost like clear and then white. This is ribbon. Look Look right here. That's ribbon and that's ribbon. Wow. And then velvet. And I think maybe that's silk. And then all these little side beads. And it's the same on both sides. And then I love these little, you can see it more on the side, these little white accent beads here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. And 1, 2 on this side. So they're just a little different. Sometimes things like that can be like an artist signature almost, you know. They do things special. I don't see any note in here. Yeah, so cute. So these two are like little, like quite a bit smaller than say that one. I don't see any repeating patterns really though. They're all unique, very unique. Okay. I can't get down to the camera. I was gonna show you how cool this is because look, on this side there's this pattern, but on this side it's a totally different pattern, and I feel like it's a bird. This might be my favorite. Look, here's the bird's head, and there's a wing, and there's a wing, and then it has like this flume of a tail. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And there are all these leaves. These are all little beads, you guys. Can you see that? Let's focus. I never know where the cameras are focusing. Look at that. I think that they first have to make the beads. And then they sew each little bead on there. Isn't that something? And here's the other side. It does have a little fraying, a little bit of fraying. Let's see if it opens here. Oh yeah, it sure does. Nothing inside. That would be really cool if there was like, I don't know, like a love note in there or something. Do you see an image on this side? Let me look at it straight on. Let's see. I think it's just flowers. I thought for a minute I saw a bird, like a turkey or something here. But I think it's just leaves, flowers. That is beautiful. This I think I might put in a frame. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the work that goes into that. Wow. I mean, these aren't just like one layer. I don't know if you can tell. But they're like, I don't know if I can show it to you. They're like textured because they like go on top of each other, almost like a waterfall. Look at that. And then all these tiny little ones are white and blue, and they make like a little flower. Look at that's so beautiful. Oh, I'm excited to see what's next here. What is this? Oh, that's mine. It just fell in the bag. I thought I found a gold ring. Look, I found this gold ring, but it's just my cheapy fake gold ring. Can you imagine if I found like treasure? Treasure. This is a big one, guys. What is this? Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. I think it's not a purse, you guys. Hold on. Let me move these out of the way. All right. First, I'll show you this side. Sort of a pinwheel pattern. Maybe a star. could be the universe swirling around. But this is what's cool. Look, guys. Oh my gosh. I think it's a hat. Oh my gosh. Look at the work in this. Oh. What? Okay. All right. Hold on. I gotta look at this. You can tell that this has been worn. It's not like, this feels like it was worn by somebody. I think this is like not just a, tourist souvenir. I think this was something they used, because look at that. It's like cotton on the inside, and then velvet, black velvet, and then completely seed beads. I think that's what you call those. And ribbon of some sort. It's like a gold ribbon, though. Let me look at it carefully here. Wow. Wow, look. Okay, so you have that design there, and then on the top of the hat, and then on the other side as well. And it kind of opens at the back, which leads me to think, and this is just me totally randomly guessing, but that you might have a ponytail, kind of, or a braid or something. So this would be the front, and you'd have your hair coming out here, maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Or is it for something else? Is it not actually a hat? Let me see if I can put it on. Hold on. I don't want to. Hold on. I don't want to put it on too hard and hurt it, but it could be a hat. What else could it be? The only other thing I could think is maybe for a horse. No, there's nothing for the ears. It's got to be a hat. I've never seen a hat like this. I'm going to have to look this up. So we're assuming, they're saying northern woodlands, but then we also saw the one that said Iroquois. So I'm going to have to look up Iroquois hat and see what I can learn. Wow, I have never seen this before. I guess I never dug this deep into this bag. That's so cool. Okay, hold on. And I feel like the same artist who made this did this, because look how the beads are like the same colors, different from, that or that. This just looks like the same. Also, there's something about the way these feel. They're heavier, and the work just seems better to me. I'm going with these are by a little better artist. Also, I don't know, they just look more artistic to me, but I could be, I'm just making all this up. I don't know. Wow, that's exciting. I think that's exciting. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. I think these might be shells. That almost looks, I don't know if you can see it, it's so small. This almost looks like a little tiny shell. Could these beads be made out of seashell? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, certainly not all of them. Boy, that does sort of look like, those shells that are really tiny and swirly? Like you can even find them in freshwater. It looks almost like they cut the base of that. I don't know. It's so beautiful, though. All right. I'm going to have to get a book or something on this. I'm excited to see what we'll find next. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. this one has a metal chain, a two-piece metal, and a metal clasp. And then all the beads. And it has them hanging, but some of them have kind of come apart. Oh no, that's how it's supposed to look. Look. It's like a little dangle thing on there, see? I guess that's on purpose. Oh yeah, there's one on the side too. I thought it was coming off, but those are metal. And these are beads, but they look like they're made out of either hematite or metal. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And then we have 3 flowers, sort of a pink one and a yellow and a white. And then I guess that's a leaf. I'm not sure if that's a leaf or a flower, and then some flowers. And on the other side, same kind of thing. Let's see if we open it, what we see. Let's see, how do you open it? Do you push it? Yes, you push it. Oh, okay, there's a note. Okay. Okay, this is a longer note. Okay, it says, beaded purse Iroquois with dangles on cloth, circa 1900. Floral patterns, condition fair, beaded on a commercial purse, $30. I don't know when this note comes from, but that's what it says. It's obviously typed on a typewriter, so it's not recent. Interesting. Okay, I'm glad these notes are here. So we know at least they're probably Iroquois. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Like I said, my uncle would buy lots from auctions, and sometimes he'd be after like one piece, like a piece of pottery or something, and the lot would come with other items, and he wasn't, beaded stuff and purses weren't his thing. He was into pottery and baskets, but so this probably just came with it. Look at that though. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's beautiful. Okay. Put that one there. There's still more. I don't know how many more. This one feels light. Let's look at this. It has this ribbon that I guess is velvet or something like that. It's very soft. And you can tell it was tied many years ago. I don't want to mess with that, so we'll just leave it. And then, look at that. So pretty. I love the little beading along here. It's actually a white bead and a black bead and a white bead, but it looks like it goes up and down. And then there's a yellow flower and a white flower and a pink and kind of maroon. And look at these. They almost look like some kind of, I don't know my flowers. I mean, they have to be from North America, right? I don't know. And then on this side, very similar design. Let's see if anything's inside of it. Nope, it's empty. And there's the velvet. There's almost like a paper feeling in there. On this side, there are these little black sequin kind of things. There's one there, one there, one there, and one there. But they're not on this side. Oh, I take it back. I see one now. There's one. It's funny, I see in the camera. Is there one there? Nope, that's just dirt. Look at that. This one looks older. For some reason, this looks very, very old. Oh, oh no, one of the little beads came off. I'll pop it right inside there. So it has a little tiny handle. Oh, it's so cute. And then, wow. The design on that, it's either like intentionally more abstract or it's more amateur. I'm not sure. And you can see the velvet has kind of come off. But I do love the beads going around here, the blue going around here. I almost wonder if this was a child's purse, made by a child maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. There's some green velvet along the top. Let's see if there's a note. Oh, I have to be so careful. This is very fragile. Very, very fragile. Nope, nothing. Whew. That is really fragile. I'm going to be really careful with that. Put this bead in there. This one might be much older. It just feels like so much older. Or it just had more use. I don't know. Wow. It feels like it could fall apart. I'm going to set that one over there. Be careful. There's still more. Ooh, ah. Looky there. Ooh. Wow. This almost looks like a bird, like a thunderbird, doesn't it? Except for the flower in the middle. But you know the thunderbird symbol from 1950s cars? That's kind of what it looks like. It has like daisies or black-eyed Susan maybe. And look, a little heart. What? Oh my gosh. Look at how cute. This could be like a purse from a hippie in the 70s, but it's not. It's much older. Let's look at the other side. You know what I love? I love that this is different. Look, see the sparkle beads on there? And then on this side, it's like, there's a little thing coming down here. It's like just little sequin beads. I think that's kind of cool that it's different. I like how these might be like mother of pearl. All these, see how they're picking up the light? How pretty is that? And then it has sort of a red velvet all around the edges. And it's put onto like a, I don't know, a brownish red velvet. Oh, there's a note in here. Okay. Ooh, feels dusty. What does this say? Whoa. I don't know if this goes with it, but it says estimate $700 to $900. Is that what that means? Wow. Okay. This note is from 2014. Interesting. Wow. Cool. I do love this. Just looks so cool. See, it sparkles. It's beautiful. All right. I think we're down to our last. Sorry, our last one. Okay, look at that. Wow. That's some beautiful artwork. Now, could this be the same? I feel like this person might be making all these because the beads look similar to me, the color. And they're all just, they feel heavier and they just look, I don't know. To me, these have a more practiced beater. Like just the way that they're aligned and they're layered. It just feels like, even like the little details like this. And how they're holding up also. Look at that. just feels a little more technically. I mean, look at this flower right here. That's pretty amazing. And this one, wow. Let's see. So there's, ooh, a secret pocket. Hold on. Nothing in there though. Like you can see the stitching on the back of this. See all the stitching where they put the beads in? Let's see if there's a note in here. Nope, no note. Yeah, something tells me this one, the hat. Maybe this one. I think these might be the same artist. Let's look at the beads. Let's see that flower. See that white flower? I feel like that's a pretty similar. Maybe. Let's see if there are any others that look like the same. Maybe this one. Let me look at this one. This flower kind of looks like this flower. I don't know. This one still feels like slightly more advanced than these two, I think. And then these feel like a different artist, but maybe the same artist, these two, to me. Well, I don't know. And then this one just feels like completely different. This one isn't like any of the others to me. It's also much more, almost feels more practical. Like it would hold up. Like the edging on some of these feels like it's about to break apart. This doesn't. This feels like it would be more sturdy if, not that I'd use it now, because obviously it's, but like back in the day, I think this would have been a more sturdy purse, probably. I mean, how many beads must be